Hello, hello there, YouTube. Anime Watcher 1001 here for another new episode of Comic Corner Review. The subject of today's episode is the Avengers versus the X-Men. This is a crossover. Now, this is what I consider a crossover between Marvel's best characters, in which it's the Avengers are facing off against the X-Men. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why in the world would the X-Men face off against the Avengers? It's very simple. I'm only going to give you an overview of it. It's very simple. The Phoenix has been detected and it's coming towards Earth. Here's the thing. Jean Grey is dead. So how is the Phoenix coming back? Well, apparently there's a child named Hope who lives with the mutants. Seeing she is one. Cyclops knows that it's her destiny to become the next holder of the Phoenix, per se. Now, there are forces who believe Phoenix could be the one-way ticket to death for all beings. Their beliefs in this are spearheaded by two of the founding Avenger members, Captain America and Iron Man. The mutants, led by Cyclops, Emma Frost, and Magneto, believe that if Hope can learn to harness the Phoenix's true power, mutants will be brought back from the brink of destruction. I also gotta say, when I first started reading this, starting with issue 1, I was expecting an okay plot, but Marvel knew what they were doing, and it's a constantly evolving story. It's basically all the X-Men all mutants against either mutants who are siding with the Avengers or the Avengers like Iron Man and Captain America. The story, I guess you could say it's a constantly evolving as the story goes on. Like, there's more twists and turns than a Rubik's Cube. Yeah, I'm sure some of you know how hard a Rubik's Cube is. Trust me, I used to have one. I never got that thing finished. Yep. But I'm sure fans of Marvel will love to have their most noted characters in it. For example, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Iron Man. Now, for some of you, you're wondering, why in the world would Wolverine side with the Avengers and not the X-Men? Well, he knew firsthand from experiences with Jean Grey how powerful and destructive the Phoenix could be, and he agrees with the Avengers. The Phoenix should not be allowed to exist. That's why he's fighting against the X-Men. And from the X-Men, as you can see, there are many fan favorites like Cyclops, Emma Frost, Rogue, Storm, Angel, Gambit, Magneto, and Juggernaut, just to name a few. Well, for rating, I have to give the Avengers versus X-Men crossover comic book a 4 out of 5 right now. A 4 out of 5 stars. Because, like I said, it's an ever-evolving story. We don't, until we read every issue of it, we don't know how it's going to end, what twists and turns are going to take, as you can see by the cover of this, of round 3, in which you can see Captain America facing off against Wolverine, and they're supposed to be on the same side, mind you. And just to let you know, that's Hope. That's who both the Avengers and the X-Men are fighting over, seeing as how she will be the inheritor of the Phoenix. Just showing you some cover art from each issue that I have so far. This issue, round 6, well, to understand why Cyclops and Emma Frost and the other 3 X-Men in this are looking the way they do, you have to read issues 5 and 6. I cannot reveal anything. I'm not going to be a spoiler. And finally, right now, all I have is issue 7. I do plan on collecting all of the issues, because I like any of my other fellow comic book fans and junkies and loyalists, I have to know how the story ends. Well, like I said, I'm giving the Avengers versus the X-Men so far in the story 4 out of 5 stars. This is Anime Watcher 1001 signing off, saying I'll see you next week. Later, YouTube.